Look at that wreckage. I'm amazed they're still making them like this.
They?
This looks like a standard fighter jet, but it's actually different. They've done a lot of things to reduce the number of parts and cut down manufacturing costs, without sacrificing the plane's strength and performance. Very cost-effective. You could make 3 planes for the price of 2 this way.
Who's this they you're referring to?
North Osean Industries. Formerly the South Belka Munitions Factory, run by the Belkan government.
But Osea has taken over that land now. South Belkan technology is being used for Osea. Why does Yuktobania have this?
Good question. Actually, speaking of Belka, Osea recruited some Belkan flying aces after the war 15 years ago to strengthen our Air Force. You know about this?
No. Really?
An aggressor squadron comprised entirely of Belkan aces, our old enemy. Well, that's the rumor anyway. Even an old fox like me isn't sure they exist. I bet the current administration...
Before the Osean ground forces can proceed into the Yuktobanian capital of Cinigrad, they'll have to deal with Cruik Fortress directly in their path. The robust defense of this fortress has stalled the advance of our armies for the past 5 days. If this situation continues for much longer, it will give Yuktobania time to complete preparations for a counterattack. We need to take the fortress and enable our ground forces to reach the enemy capital as quickly as possible. To do this, we will launch an air attack on Cruik Fortress. Our last attack sortie fell prey to their anti-aircraft guns and air defense fighters. Deal a decisive blow to the fortress and its surrounding air power, and support the ground forces as they penetrate the complex. Open the door to Cruik. The day of Cinigrad's liberation is near.
Pilots, check your plane and prepare for refueling. 1 mile to refueling craft. Team cover to...
Lieutenant Colonel, the enemy sent this message to our armies.
This fortress will not be captured. Go back to your country. All right then. Let's finish this up quick so we can get home to our families.
Archer, engaging!
Allied forces in the air, listen to me. If the ground forces are wiped out, this operation will fail. We need to place top priority on eliminating the threat to our ground forces. We're counting on you.
Watch out for enemy planes. We're dealing with the Rosgrees here. You know the Sand Island squadron above us? Supposedly they're the Rosgrees we keep hearing about. Radio intercept team! Does the enemy have something hidden up their sleeve? Our air support's from Sand Island, so don't worry about a thing! They haven't changed their tactics at all, not one bit. I'm gonna take my picture on top of that command tower tomorrow. I see it. The Coliseum is still in operation. This is the 3rd attempt. Remember, there will be no 4th time. Enemy ground forces advancing. Another large-scale offensive. This is the 3rd time. tunnels just ahead. Sorry, no visitors allowed. Run along home now.
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed.
That fortress wall's pretty high. It'd be a blast to break it down. Literally. Allied planes overhead. This is the Fertilance Armored Brigade. Requesting orders to penetrate the fortress. Roger. Stop temporarily in front of the fortress as you ordered. Damage report. Buff, Adder, and Mamba teams heavily annihilated. Remaining force at 70%. This is the Fertilance Armored Brigade. We see an opportunity. Request permission to charge fortress. Roger. Okay, all units, ready? Start moving to point G1. HQ to 1st Platoon. Move forward. Here they come. I've been waiting for this.
HQ, we've broken through the southern fortress wall! Roger. Nice work.
First barrier cleared. Wow, in record time, too. Concentrate your fire on the gate. They have a great view on all sides from here. They can target us no matter where we are. This fortress has turned out to be full of surprises. Keep your takeoff roll short. Begin launch. Climb as steep as you can the moment you're airborne. Use max throttle. We'll get shut down before we even make it up. This is the only way. You've got to carry out your mission.
Enemy planes taking off from Fortress runway. They're sending reinforcements to launch a counterattack.
This is Misno 1. Commence attack.
Targeting the Rosgreaves and the enemy strike craft.
It's them! They're back again! Their attacks are so deadly it's frightening. I can see how they'd be like demons to the enemy. This is Tarantula. We're halfway through the fortress.
If things keep going like this, we just might pull it off this time.
Enemy tanks advancing out of Fortress Gate.
Look out! The enemy's locked on you.
Stay calm. Just shoot them down like any other plane. These guys are even better than I imagined.
These pilots are good. They've got some sharp moves.
Keep your nose pointed toward the enemy.
Be careful, Captain. Enemy radar has a lock on you.
Ground forces are inferior. They might just overrun us this time. Looks like we'll be able to enjoy the new year with our families, thanks to Sand Island.
Those guys can attack from any position. Don't let your guard down. Captain's vehicle took on enemy fire and exploded. No survivors.
HQ, we're at the northern fortress wall. We're breaking through. At this rate, we'll be able to make up for all that lost time.
Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
This is Fertilance. We're at the fortress exit. Should we go outside? Please advise. Roger. We'll hold position here and contact you later. Hold off the enemies outside for us until then. We can't do this without the enemy's radio chatter is getting frantic. The enemy keeps going on about this Rosgreaves thing. Up against the Rosgreaves? It's hopeless. This has to be some kind of lie. The Rosgreaves don't really exist.
Warning! Missile! Missile!
They're up to the gate. They're almost there.
We can't give up our air superiority here.
These are the aces of the Yuktobanian Air Force. I can't shake them off.
Lure them over here. We'll attack from both sides. No time to rest.
This guy's good.
We've got to buy time for Cinigrad to establish a defensive perimeter. Our platoons are being separated. Our ground attacks are being repelled as well. I've heard of the 4 wings of Sand Island, but I only see 3. Don't you know? Only good little boys can see the 4th one. This is Fertilance. We've lost several units. We can't stay here. Is it safe to move outside? Roger. We're exiting the fortress now. Fertilance, advance at full speed. Bust through here like you're gonna run all the way to Cinigrad. We're pushing them back all the way to Alred. The majority of our forces have been routed. Do they think 3 planes are enough?
Missile inbound! Evade!
Damn it, I can't hit him.
Continued resistance. I can't believe they're still holding up.
The enemy's right in front of us. This might be my last message. Wardog, what's happening? Respond. Wardog! Hang in there. We can still win this.
Target hit!
Those guys are gonna blow away the entire fortress.
Hurt by that missile.
Damn it, it's over. Our army's completely fallen apart. Don't give me that. The Osean to the ground. Front battery, huntsman, and Taipan teams all destroyed. We got just a handful of men left.
Allied forces are sustaining heavy damage. We've got to hurry. Enemy tank. Confirmed destroyed.
Fox 2!
Finally shook off that missile.
Enemy tank confirmed destroyed! Alright, come on, keep going! Missile inbound! Evade!
The enemy's been hit hard too. We can still push them back. Get the Rosgrees over here now. Our lives are depending on them.
Please let us make it in time. Fox 2! Missile hit! I did it! I did it!
Enemy facility. Confirmed destroyed.
Move forward. Disregard any damage. We've made it. Northern Fortress wall taken down. We skewered them.
Excellent. Hey, send a message back to the enemy. This fortress has been successfully captured. We're going back to our country real soon.